Alright, let's get to know our party members a little bit.
Hey, General. Are you alright?
What are you talking about?
You look like you've been standing too close to one of my shield generators.
I was inspired by your arm.
Whoa. Claws out today, aren't they?
Now whose claws are out?
Seriously, you don't look that way from spending extra time in the fresher. I've seen other Jedi, not many but a few, who look like that. And I feel a little strange around you. A little more in control, calm, like I usually only get when I'm repairing something.
When one is in touch with the Force, it can manifest itself visibly.
Was there something you wanted me for?
Where did you pick up that remote anyways?
That old thing? I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off. Hey, just kidding. I'm happy to have you around.
What does it do other than follow you around?
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs. I've been thinking about doing some other work on him, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something else I can help you with?
What's your opinion on the Telos situation?
If the Republic would just rein Zerka in, there'd be no problem. But as long as Zerka is allowed to undermine the Ithorians' efforts, Telos will remain dead. I can't take seeing my work being used by those bloodsuckers. But there's nothing I can do about it, so let's talk about something else. Something else I can help you with?
How'd you lose your arm anyway?
I got tired of it. Kept dropping my hydro spanner. Figured I'd get a new one.
Yeah, I'll bet that was fun.
I was only kidding. Actually, it was a souvenir from Malachor. I was lucky it was all I lost. But at least it gave me something to do, right? Everyone always said I was probably half machine anyway. Something else I can help you with?
Do I have all the lightsaber parts on me?
Let me see what you have. No, you're still missing an emitter matrix and lens. Something else I can help you with?
What are you doing?
Just working on the ship. I'm not sure who got her up and running, but I'm amazed she's even space-worthy. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape. General, need something?
Really, you don't have to call me General.
Sorry, guess I can't get my head out of the past.
I was just wondering what you've been doing since the war ended.
I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war.
During my exile, I did the same thing. I'm sure you weren't the only soldier to feel that way.
And I don't think I'll be the last. As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think about what happened. Know what I mean?
Only too well.
I'm sure you do. I decided I'd do something constructive. I wanted to make up for the things I'd done in the war. I wanted to design planetary shields, but there weren't many systems with the credits to spare. There was more that needed to be rebuilt and protected. I found out that Telos was going to be the flagship project for the Republic, and it sounded like something good. I saw Telos before the Sith raised it. He deserved a better fate. But Zerka ruined everything. I thought I could force Zerka out on my own, but I guess I can't fix everything myself.
It's good to have you around again.
It's good to be working with you again, General. Something else I can help you with?
Do you have any shields I could use?
Sure do, General. I've made a few while I wasn't working on the ship. Here you go. Just remember, the best shield is not getting shot at all. Something else I can help you with? Sure do, General. I've made a few. Just something else.
Well, I'm gonna get him to give me as many shields.
Sure do. Something else. Sure do. Something else. Sorry.
Never mind. Alright, cool. So every time I get him to give me a shield, it gives me an energy shield and a melee shield. That's nice.
I didn't want to talk about the war, but can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why did you decide to fight?
Mandalorians had to be stopped.
I felt the same way. I remembered when word of the Mandalorian attacks arrived on Iridonia. My people had colonies across the Outer Rim. Many of them were among the first systems to fall.
As good as reason as any for joining.
I did not join because I wanted to protect, though. I hated them. I wanted to destroy them. To give them the mercy they gave the people they conquered. I remember the thrill I felt when we fought them in battle. Victories were rare, but we celebrated every Mandalorian's death. Do you know how it felt?
I detached myself from the frenzy of battle. It was impersonal.
I couldn't do that. It was almost as though the battle took control of me, drove me forward. It's always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me, turned me into a weapon. I just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted me for? Yes, General?
So it's in him for now. So that's why he acts so calm all the time, because he's hiding his inner darkness. Where you going, buddy? How's the Ebonhawk? Good job. Glad to hear it. T3, I really appreciate your help. What about the astrogation system? You locked it? Why'd you do that? Protect who? Under whose orders? Well, the Republic is already in trouble. I'm not sure what else you're protecting it from. Why did they want anyone to know where the ship had been? Why was where this friend had gone so dangerous? Can you find it again? And why did you leave?
T3, you have been with us since Terrace. Without you, we would never have escaped that place. And for that, I thank you. I'm leaving this message inside you because I have seen glimpses of the future. And the bond that he and I share does not allow him to hide everything from me. More of his memories have returned, and they trouble him. He has remembered something. Something on the edge of the galaxy, and he believes that he must go there to end it. But I am afraid for him. Afraid that he may not return. I need you to be the beacon, T3. If he is lost out there, on the edge of the galaxy, if he finds whatever terrible thing he has seen, then he may not survive. If he doesn't make it back, then I need you to return to the Republic. Find help. If you cannot find me, then seek out other Jedi. The Republic, I can't lose him, even if he believes he is protecting me.
Friend of yours? Oh, wait. So this help you came in search of. You came in search of me. But why me? I was powerless, defenseless. The last of the Jedi, the last hero of the Mandalorian Wars. Me. I'm honored, T3. I'll do what I can to stop this threat. That partition of the hologram, a friend of yours? kept messages like that. Who's the person the hologram was talking about? Another missing friend? What happened to your old friend? Why aren't you with him? Because he could not take anyone with him, even the woman in the hologram. He left all he cared about behind. And he left you. I'm sorry, T3. But you did help. You found us, T3. If we can stop the Sith, then there is hope after all. Is that message what you were trying to hide? That still doesn't tell me where the hawk came from. But why don't you have that information? Deleted? By who? You deleted it? Why? Something's wrong here. There must have been a reason for it. Don't be sorry. Maybe you had a good reason, or were trying to protect someone. Never mind, I'll be going now. Oh yeah, T3's a little buddy. He's so cute. Precious. Alright, let's initialize the control cluster. Cool, so I think I just need 2 more parts, 1 more part, 1 or 2 more parts to get him back up and running. Baby, what's going on, buddy? Do you know where that HK droid, the cargo bay came from? You were trying to rebuild him. Why? To protect me? But that's an assassin droid. A deranged assassin droid. I'd rather have your help, and that's it. We're waiting on. Let's see. Slowly production. Any idea how his parts got scattered all over the galaxy? I had to ask. Do you know where I can find the other parts? I'll check with droid merchants across the galaxy then. Any idea how parts got scattered? Oh shoot, maybe that droid merchant back on Telos had a part. Dang. I had other questions for you. Let's see. What do you ask me how the other knock was? Hey, there we go. Mind if I try to upgrade your memory core again? Alright, let me take a look. All done. How do you feel? Like, look. What, me? I was working on you this whole time. It's relaxing working on you. Man, I just got caught up in it. I had other questions for you. Ready for some more routine maintenance? I'll try and make this quick. All done with the response package. Give it a spin. Well, I need to concentrate on you, which means shutting out the rest of the ship. I had other questions for you. I guess we'll, see if we can do more upgrades on them. Alright, let's tackle some of the higher functions. Might take a while, so you might want to lock your systems down. Oh no! Oh no. If I just lead you connection to your photoreceptors, I'm sorry. We'll try again later. For now, I have more questions for you. I'll get lots of experience for upgrading. Probably don't have what I need to repair him, but let's try. That's not how you see time, man. Oh, poor guy. Oh no. Never heard that sound before. Try again when I train my skills a little more. Alright. Is that all we got to do? Let's see. List of Jedi Masters. Repair, upgrade. Let's see. Alright. Buddy, what's up?
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
It's hard to explain, but even with everything that's happening, I feel at peace. I feel as if I'm more in touch with the Force than I ever have been.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
I had some questions for you.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Can you explain where you got your Shawnee training?
Huh? What are you talking about?
When we entered the Xenos Academy, you dropped into a Shawnee combat stance.
Oh, that. Don't tell anyone, but you wouldn't believe how many fights you can prevent by just pretending to know that stuff. I mean, it doesn't compare to wearing a lightsaber, but then again, that doesn't seem to help you much.
Don't change the subject.
Yeah? So what? I don't ask any dumb questions about your past, despite the fact that it keeps throwing us into life-threatening situations. Want to know why? I figure if you ever want to tell me something, you will. So give me the same respect, alright?
I'm not accusing you. I just want to know if you've got any other useful skills. You'd be a real asset with combat training.
Well, hey, thanks. But you've got the wrong guy. I'm good at shooting people, cracking wise, and pretending to know how to fight with my hands.
I had some questions for you.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Can you teach me to play Bzak?
Alright, but I'm out of credits, so it's Republic Senate rules.
Republic Senate rules?
That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses, and nobody accomplishes anything. It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets bored and leaves.
Forget it. I had some other questions.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Nothing, never mind. Oh no, I lost some influence with him. How'd I do that?
You seem...
Alright, well, calmer. Okay. I'm fine. In fact, I haven't felt this good in a long time.
Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there. Alright, what did you want to know? Something up? Alright.
Nope, nothing. Okay. Kreia should be through here, right? Yeah. Like it should say every time I'm going to talk about party members in case I piss them off.
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
As many as want to come with us and help us.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
What makes you think they obey me?
Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
Wait, she's not blind? I thought she was. How do you know that?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
Is something happening to them?
They echo you, either fighting or surrendering to their feelings, their loyalty, their duty. Your mere presence serves as an example to them of something to uphold or something to fight against. Watch them carefully, see their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
And what about you?
I am but a mirror whose only purpose is to show you what your own eyes cannot yet see.
I will think about how my allies may be used then.
Good, and then act upon it. It is a powerful tool to motivate others. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you mean?
A discussion, perhaps, for another time.
And other questions?
Ask, and I will answer.
You don't seem to like the handmaiden. Why?
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time nor the patience to list them all.
We can drop her off on the next planet.
No, she may have her uses. I will abide her presence, and so should you.
Why do you say that?
Because Atris is a threat, and as much as she would try to use us against you, so may we use her servants against her. Do not see every enemy as an enemy. See them instead as an ally, whether they realize it or not. This situation may yet work to our advantage.
Agreed. We need every tool we can get if Atris tries anything.
Good. That is the most to be done until events unfold, as I'm sure they will in time.
And other questions?
Ask, and I will answer.
What's wrong with your eyes?
There is nothing wrong with my sight, if that is your question. I see all that I need, though the seeing of things flesh and blood has failed me some time ago. They were distractions only.
Might be a way to heal your sight.
There is nothing wrong with my eyes. They simply have atrophied from use. They are adequate to distinguish shapes, silhouettes. If need be, I could heal them, restore my sight. But sight can prove a distraction. When one relies on sight to perceive the world, it is like trying to stare at the galaxy through a crack in the door. But that is a lesson for another time. You must learn to see crude matter for what it is, before the veil is lifted.
And other questions?
Ask, and I will answer.
Kreia, what are you? Are you a Jedi? A Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
Then what were you?
What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
If the past is as important as you claim, then I would hear yours.